Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children and babies, it's time to wake up with your hosts, Michelle and Braven.
Wake up, everybody, no more sleeping in bed. No more back thinking, trying to think anything.
Welcome to Wake Up. We are your hosts. My name is Braven, Sloan III.
And I'm Michelle Gray.
Today we have a fantastic show set up for you.
Fantastic show. We're going to talk about all types of topics from domestic violence to today's popular culture.
Yes, indeed. Well, let us give you a little background on the show. Here at Wake Up, we talk about controversial issues amongst our culture today
that are affecting students in college such as ourselves here at Norfolk State University.
But we put a little twist on it because we don't want to make it boring. We want to make it exciting for you.
Entertainable.
Yeah, for you to want to come watch us again.
So we're going to get into this first PSA that my lovely host, Braven, produced himself. Can you tell us about this PSA, Braven?
Well, in making this PSA, I was trying to be different because it's pretty much about equality, whether you're gay, straight, lesbian, bi, transgender, all of that. So I believe in equal rights because to me, love is love. I don't care what your preference is. You're not bothering me, so do what you do, whatever you feel.
Let's get into this first public service announcement by our own Braven Sloan on equal rights.
I don't know. And I can't change, even if I tried, even if I wanted to. And I can't change, even if I tried, even if I wanted to. My love, my love, my love, she keeps me warm. She keeps me warm. She keeps me warm. She keeps me warm.
If I was gay. So Michelle, what are your thoughts on that PSA?
I loved it. It was great. The production was excellent. It really portrayed the message of equal rights, and like you said, love is love.
So what are your thoughts on equal rights?
I agree. I think everyone, every human, every person of mankind should be able to love who they want to love. There shouldn't be a standard or any type of shade, per se, thrown against someone who's lesbian or homosexual.
I agree as well. And it's crazy because out here you got so many different kinds of hate crimes. You have people treating people badly. Like all that is uncalled for. You know what I'm saying? Just let people live your life. I don't understand if it's not bothering you, if it isn't affecting you in any kind of way. Why?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. Just worry about yourself. Be cool. And everybody would the world would be a better place if you just mind your own business.
Okay.
Honestly. That's how I feel. So let's take a look at this next PSA by Norfolk State University's own Kadeem Hall on domestic violence. Now, Michelle, I viewed this earlier, and let me add that this is a very touching PSA. Yes, and it's wonderful. Let's take a look.
Let's get right into this.
Round and around and around and around we go. Oh, now tell me now, tell me now, tell me now, you know. Not really sure how to feel about it.
Around the world, at least 1 in every 3 women has been beaten, coerced into sex, or otherwise abused during her lifetime.
Great, right?
It was excellent. Oh my gosh, it was just, I'm speechless.
Exactly. See, the one thing I loved about this is that it really delivered a powerful message.
Definitely.
There's so many young women out here who are in these relationships that may be afraid to tell on their significant other because they're afraid.
And even men. Today, the PSA didn't speak on that, but men go through the same things women go through. They are physically abused, mentally abused, And it should just really come to an end.
People just take the initiative to get out of any sticky situation that you're in. You don't want to put yourself in danger.
Not at all, not at all.
Mr. Hall included the number to the domestic violence hotline. Just feel free to call them.
Definitely. Now we're going to shift gears to our entertainment section of Wake Up, to our own Jonathan Phelps, who has the latest entertainment news live via satellite. Jonathan?
Hi, and welcome to Anna Fantastic with your host, Jonathan Phelps, the show where wherever you want us here, I'll say the opposite. Our first movie is Spirited Away, our second is Kaze Tachinu, and our third is Piano no Mori. Now, Spirited Away came out in 2001 by anime director Hayao Miyazaki. It's a story about a very, very spoiled girl who goes to an amusement park, has some hallucinations, and then for some reason has a hairband at the end. Our second movie is Kaze Tachinu, which is actually by the same director, Hayao Miyazaki. It is his last movie, thank God, and after that, we are going to never see another movie by him. I hope you're happy about that. And, let's see, our third movie is Piano no Mori, the beautiful story of a boy who plays a piano in the woods. That's about it. Anyway, our next section is Cosplay Do's and Don'ts. Cosplay do's and don'ts are things you should do around people who are cosplaying and things you shouldn't do when people are cosplaying. We'll go with our do's first. The first one is to have fun. If you can't have fun, then what are you doing in the first place? You don't need to be there. The next part of our do's is that when you take a photograph, make sure you have permission first. Nobody wants to see their panty shots all up on the screen on the web and then all of a sudden have to go through all this trying to get the picture down. Make sure you ask for permission first. Now, our cosplay don'ts. First thing is, don't go up to the cosplayer, take their weapon and play with it. That's just wrong. How would you like it if you had something that you worked hard for and all of a sudden somebody came up, took it and broke it? I bet you would be mad. Now wouldn't you? Yeah, you would. And our final thing is that for whatever reason, do not ever tell them how inaccurate their cosplay are. This is an anime review segment. First anime that we're going to review is Soul Eater. Now, the ending of this particular anime is very bad. Trust me. If I could say more about it, I would, but I won't. But the rest of it is actually pretty good. You have to go through the 51 episodes in order to get to the horrible ending. But after that, during the 50 episodes that come before that, it's actually pretty good. There's friendship, there's storytelling, there's even a sword that talks, and it's very annoying. Very annoying. Our second anime is Hanasaku Iroha. It's the story about a girl who goes to an inn with her grandmother, gets slapped a lot, learns how to work for herself, and then has to move out of the inn because the inn closes. Yeah, that's a fantastic story, isn't it? Thank you. That has been Annie Fantastic with Jonathan Phelps. See you never.
Now, Michelle, I'm not too hip with the whole anime thing, but that was very enlightening.
It was very interesting.
Yeah, so to all the viewers out there who have interest in anime, give us some feedback on it. Let us know what we can do to improve that. Let us know if you enjoyed that.
Right.
Yeah.
We're definitely always open to adding new additions to our show.
Well, that wraps up today's edition of Wake Up.
I think it was a great show. What do you think, Braven?
It was awesome.
It was definitely informative.
Tune in to next time. This is
Wake Up.
Wake up, everybody, no more sleeping in bed, no more back